Southwest Florida is known for its natural beauty and abundance of beaches, wildlife, and relaxed lifestyle. However, there seems to be a storm brewing. Overbuilding and the spike in new residents is changing the face of Southwest Florida. The Florida we once knew is no longer. What was once coastal wetland is now concrete, parking lots where panthers used to roam, rooftops where mangroves once thrived. More people means a demand for more homes. More homes means less mangroves to protect from hurricane damages. And as the climate continues to change, risks increase. Building in these vulnerable zones is like gambling with the future. From Cape Coral to Marco Island, the pressure to continue building is relentless. But is it sustainable? Our ecosystems are delicate. Our water is precious. Once they are gone, there is no rebuilding that. Southwest Florida stands at a crossroads. Will we keep building until there is nothing left, or can we find a smarter path forward?
What's one simple action someone could take to support wetland conservation, even though they're not in the environmental field?
I think just being aware of all of the development that's going on and participating as a citizen where you can in that decision making is really important. I just moved here 2.5 years ago, and I've never lived in a place in my life that has so much development pressure as this region of Southwest Florida. Just since I've been here, I've seen so many areas that used to be pine flatwoods or cypress swamp even that are being converted to shopping malls and housing developments, and it's just constant. So I think people taking an active role in not necessarily opposing that, but helping to make smarter decisions about how we're developing and where we're developing, and not just letting developers do whatever they will.
Yeah, and on that note, do you think there will be a change in building regulations in Southwest Florida?
I think there has to be.
Yeah.
I think if we want to save any of our wild spaces, and also in terms of just the resilience of our communities, you know, we're getting larger storm events, we're getting more intense flooding. Building in lowland areas just does not make sense over the long term. We're going to have sea levels coming up. We're going to have the water tables then being pushed up inland from that to some degree. And, you know, larger rainfall events, all of that rain will be going into the wetlands. And we're going to have all kinds of both inland and coastal flooding that we'll be dealing with. So having forward-looking regulations that help to address some of those issues and be proactive about building in places where we think we can be sustainable for you know, the next 50 years is where we should be headed.
I agree. Thank you.
Yeah.
This land once was deafening with nature's song. Mangroves breathing at the waterline, panthers stalking in the shadows, water flowing naturally and clean. However, the song has been silenced by traffic and construction. Growth came quickly and forgot to look back.